Without a woman, you men cannot survive. You feel useless. I'm so sorry. Am I being too harsh on you? No, don't worry. I'm coming. Now listen. The only time you men feel fulfilled is when you're in a relationship. That's it. Women give value to men and men give value to women. Okay? It goes both ways, by the way. I'm not trying to be, egoistical here. Egoistical. Rose, get it right. Egotistical. I know. The struggle is real. Now listen. The only time men feel fulfilled in their life or achieve great things, breakthrough stuff, is when they have just left, doing the deed with a woman. That's the only time they feel fulfilled. That's the only time they feel manly. That's the only time they feel like conquering the world. That's the only time they feel like, you know what? I need to go face this world. Without that, you know what? I cannot do anything without a woman. Martin, oh my God. Hi, how are you? It has been a while, Martin. How are you? Again, what was I saying? I said that the only time men feel fulfilled is when there's a woman in their life, is when they are in a relationship. The only time men achieve great things in life is when they are in a relationship, because women do give them motivation. Without us, you guys are not motivated enough. Okay? Without a woman, you guys cannot, and you cannot be motivated enough to conquer the world. Women are the power behind you guys. As simple as that. I know most men, because of their ego, they don't want to accept that. They don't want to agree to that fact. They don't want, for a woman to tell them their true nature. And I'm here to say that most men are driven because the ace is female in their life. Why is that so? Because of their protective nature. They want to protect this woman, and therefore they want to provide the best for her. Yes, the best, nothing but the best. They places their own interests before this, the woman's interests before theirs, because they are motivated by her. Okay, she brings life into his life. Without her, it's like, well, there's nothing for me to look out for. I can live, I can make money, but my money isn't worthy if there isn't a woman for me to spend it on. Yeah, women bring a lot of value into your life. That's how come you don't feel fulfilled unless you are in a relationship with a woman. Okay? Yeah, that's it. Unless you're in a relationship with a woman, you don't feel fulfilled, and you don't feel like conquering the world. You don't feel manly enough. Women do. Hi, how are you? Yeah, women feel, how you call it, preview to the factor that will bring a lot of positivity into your life. That's it. Because with a woman, I don't know how you will live your life, There's a lot of stressors out there. You guys get stressed. You guys are in careers that are very demanding and very stressful careers. And the only buffer you have is a woman. You need a woman in your life, to help you. Simple as that. Okay? So therefore, if we are not there, to help you, the world would have been a harsh place for you. I'm telling you. I'm not saying that because I feel as if women are better than men. I am saying that because women really play an important role in the lives of men. Okay? And also men do play an important role in the lives of women, because you guys also help us, you guys motivate us, you guys compliment us, you guys are there for us. So we are happy at the fact that you are in our lives. Do you understand? So therefore, I don't like the fact that most men do not give enough credit to women. They don't want to accredit their success to the effort of a woman. That's it. They don't want to do that because for them it's so masculine enough. A man will tell you, well, I was motivated, before I met her. That could have been true, but I'm saying that she pushed you to another level because of your protective nature. You want to protect her. You want to give her the world. Hi, how are you, Wilma? So therefore, it's like, well, you want to protect her, don't you, my dear? No, she wants the best. She wants nothing but the best. So how are you going to protect her? Hmm? You are going to go out there, face the world. You are the protector, my dear. She is going to give you the wind for you to fly. Without her, you have no motivation. You have no one to protect. You have no one to spoil. That's how come the richest man in Babylon still need a woman in his life. Only the one that do not want to recognize, the value that a woman brings in his life is going around treating women anyhow. But he's getting heartbroken because the woman that he truly wants, he doesn't want to acknowledge that she has the power. The soft power, by the way. I'm not talking about, the masculine power. This stems from a feminine power, a feminine energy. That's what I mean. We're not talking about the masculine power, A man is a man for a reason, my dear. We women can never become men, no matter how hard, some women attempt to give the persona of, hey, you can do without the man, but you cannot become a man. Okay, do you understand me? No? All right. Now, what was I saying? What I was saying here is that I have to show you my muscle. You can have muscles, but you can never become a man. Yeah, you can go to the gym and lift like me, but guess what? All you have to show off for is the muscle. Oh, did you hear that? Look at that. Your girl is so fit. Yeah. Am I flexible? No, I'm not, because anyway, I digress. Again, what was I saying? You guys need us. As simple as that. I'm so sorry. You need us and we need you. But I think you guys need us more. Because there's something about testosterone that I understand. To a point where I think you guys need us more than we need you. Someone say, Rose, make it make sense. You guys should make it make sense to me. I am not a man. I am a woman. So therefore, you understand me? No. I am a woman, my dear. Now, let's get straight to the point. Why are men motivated and fulfilled when they have a woman in their life? Why is that? You are trying to tell me that a man doesn't have self-motivating factors within him. He cannot motivate himself and make it in life. How about the self-made billionaire? The self-made billionaire, no matter how much of a billion that he has, he still needs that feminine touch. You want to argue with me? You cannot. If not, the billionaire will be single and never touch a woman. Why do they need a woman? Why do they need attention from a woman? It's simple, so they can keep making billions or trillions. A woman has to be there to motivate him. Believe me, no matter how much money a man has, he still needs to feel needed and heard and understood, and catered to. No matter how much money he may have, because his money cannot buy that feeling within him. Acceptance. We all want to be accepted. So money is not the determining factor. Is he a man or not? Simple, my dear. If he is a man, then he's going to need a woman. And look, it's hard to be lonely. It's hard to be lonely. Okay? Unless your ego gets in the way and you say, well, I don't need a woman. Red pill theories. Oh, the red pill, the manosphere. We don't need women. We can do without them. Oh, this woman. Let me tell you one thing. Those fools on this internet street telling you men not to need a woman, you need to ask them how much of a cum were they able to dump in those women. I know I'm being vulgar and I don't give a damn. Do you understand me? Yeah. I don't like those red pills, dude. Because they are lying to men. They tell them, well, you don't need a woman. Go out there. Oh, leave them. If a woman does this, I don't need her. But yet he just look, he just had a rendezvous with a woman. And he's trying to render you single. He doesn't want you to feel life. Women bring life into your life. Rose, what type of rhymes is this? Life into what? Into life. I'm speaking parable. There's 15 minutes. Well, is it 15 minutes? Oh. Which one of the men can last 15 minutes? Let's talk about the 5 second. What? I'm trying to say the 5 second. of a fight or flight response that you get from a woman is worth it. Do not underestimate that 5-second fight or flight response you get from a woman. It makes a difference. So what's it? It's just 5 seconds. Yeah. Women are worth that much. This 5 seconds is something that men die for. Ooh, they will go to the bottom of the earth for that 5 seconds. They will go to Asia, they will go to Africa, they'll go everywhere, they'll go to Europe just to meet a woman. You understand? This 5 seconds means a lot. You need a touch from a woman. Simple as that. You are only fulfilled when you are, being encouraged, being catered to, being loved by a woman. Simple as that. Okay? Now, how come money is not a determining factor of, either a man should be with a woman or not? Men get with women because they want to feel heard and loved. Men also want love. I don't care how much of an exterior persona you're going to show me, how much of a weight you're lifting at the gym. When I look at you, I'm like, well, all this work, you're going to dump that into a woman. What? Wash your mouth. I'm sorry. All this work just to impress. No, I know you're trying to, be healthy. I value, being healthy and health and things like that. Okay, I'm just trying to pull your tails and let you know that, no matter how much of a strong man, of a strong, Iron Man persona you want to show, there is a soft side in you. No matter what, you are a big baby running around with maybe a big button. Oh my God, big baby with a big button. What is the correlation between a baby and a button or wood? Okay. What did he say? Oh, he said, we like the idea of the list owning, at least owning a woman, full babysitter of our kids by other women while we are out with the guys chasing tails. Oh, yeah, of course, that's the nature of men. Yeah, you are telling on your bros, buddy. What's up, buddy? I'm so happy that you're here all my life. Look, I got a new Ring camera. Do you like the light? Let me know if you like this aesthetic. This is new Ring camera. Look at me. This is where I'll be sitting and pulling your tails, buddy. So as I was saying, okay, no matter how much of a persona men want to make women believe, and it's a yes, light good. Oh yeah, it's a new ring light, buddy. Yeah, you like the aesthetic. Look at me. Yes, buddy. Now, what did I say? Women shouldn't be fooled, by the tough exterior of men. I don't care how much of a career achievement you think you have. I would say your end of I don't want to say this, but I don't care who you are. You can be Mr. President. You're still a baby when they come to a woman. As simple as that. You can be the president of this nation, but you still need the attention from a woman. You still need that attention no matter what. You still need her to say, well, I love you, baby. Yeah, I love you. Even a simple I love you or maybe a simple kiss means a lot to you. When you crave an attention from a woman, from a particular woman at that, like you lose yourself. Oh, you look great, Rose. Okay, let's get married so you can see how I am. Oh, marriage. Marriage is another topic I shall be discussing soon. Marriage is a phenomenon that I question, my dear. Marriage can be, or maybe a fallacy. The idea of marriage is questionable. Because I question people, is monogamy human nature or not? What is it? Open marriage? Open polygamy? What are we talking about? Should marriage or the thought of marriage be looked into again? Yeah. Why do people cheat again when they're married? What is that? It's just showing that, the concept of marriage needs to be looked into. Why cheat if you are happy? What is marriage? Is marriage a contractual agreement or is it based off love? What are we doing? You are certifying someone, telling them that you love them so much, you have to make it official. Oh, you are bringing the government into your issues and your tissues. What are we talking about? The concept of marriage is something I shall be discussing another time. But buddy, oh, marriage. You're married. You're trying to marry another woman on the internet, my dear. I hope your wife never see this post of yours. What did he say? Oh, when I introduce you to my family, please don't listen to my mother. Of course. Maybe your mother and I will become best friends. And your wife too. You told me you were married. Where's your wife? He said, oh, never. Oh, never? Okay. It's okay. I know you like to fool with me. I get it. But sometimes, honestly speaking, buddy, I mean, now that you were talking about marriage, I have this feeling that marriage is obsolete or becoming obsolete. That's my thought. He said, no wife. Oh, no wife? Today, no wife. Tomorrow, they... Okay. All right, no problem. I feel as if the concept of marriage needs to be looked into, especially with this new generation. It's not a new generational thing. I feel as if we apply to ourselves. Marriage needs to be looked into because the prevalence of divorces and the prevalence of cheating shows that marriage within itself may not be practical. The concept of marriage, how practical is it if people are married and still have the desire to be with others? So what is the correlation between desires and marriage? That's my question. Monogamy and desire, that's one thing I want to look into, my dears. One of these days I shall be discussing that, maybe tomorrow. I want to really do a deep dive into that topic, the correlation between feelings, desires, and marriage, polygamy and monogamy. Can monogamy really be practiced? I'll question that. So, are you wrong if you have desires for other people while you are in a monogamous relationship? Or are you right because it's your human nature? Is marriage obsolete? Should we abolish marriage? What is it? If we don't do that, then what happened to the family structure? Question. Do you see it's deeper than our eyes can meet? The concept is complex. Polygamy, marriage, polyandry is very complex. Look down the woman I can never get. Ah, look at you. Yeah. But I'm sure with your experience, you have been with multiple women, and therefore you shouldn't have a problem, putting a ring on one of those women's fingers. Unless you're a lifetime playboy, which I know you are. Commitment is not in your vocab, my dear. So therefore, I don't know. There is a lot of contributing factors to unhappy marriages, miserable people. What is causing their misery if they were happy? I don't know. That's what I mean. Like, if you go into this thing with all this analytical point of view, it's just like, marriage. What is it? You know me too well, of course, buddy. Of course. So that's one of the reasons why I question the concept of marriage. I'm like, is it doable? Now, someone will say, Rose, get out of this topic of marriage. You were saying that men need women to give them validation. Why are you passionate about the concept of marriage and why marriage is questionable? I digress. We shall discuss this topic another time. But for now, let's get back on our topic. Why do men really need women? That's the thing. Is it just for their sexual needs, or do they need women because they need to conquer other men? Hey, Rose, conquer other men, but you need a woman. But we are women. What do they need us to face other men? What type of battle is that? It's because you don't understand men and their ego. Men do compete among themselves. And their women also. They use their women to compete among themselves. Well, I have the body. My wife is this. My girlfriend is that. Yep, LOL. Because tomorrow, good night. All right, buddy, good night. Thank you so much. I'm still here. I know it's too late, but hey, I am an owl. Night owl, I can, no, not party. Bro, stop talking about partying. You don't go to party. Well, I used to, but now I got busy. So I stopped partying because I'm busy. And when I did, it wasn't every time, by the way. Yeah. It's just, I go to bars, sit there. Not because I want you to buy me a drink, but if you buy it, I don't mind. Which they always do, by the way. But sometimes I have to look mean. Sometimes I pretend to look mean so that they don't buy me drinks. I'm like, let me see. Let me show you guys how I sit at the bar. I don't look at anyone. Unless because they're trying to make eye contact with me, and I want to be like, slick and act as if I don't even see them. I don't go in there with my hat, of course. I just sit like this, poker face. If not, they're going to ask me a stupid question and ridiculous questions. But I wasn't there because I wanted to be landed by them. I went to the bar because I like my autonomy. Yeah, I like to feel like a woman. Like, hey, I don't need a man to be at this bar. I'm here because I want to have a good time. What men can do, a woman can do. Is that true? I doubt it. There are a lot of things that women cannot do, and there's a lot of things that men cannot do. But at the end of the day, we need each other. We need you and you need us. We give you guys, a reason to live a better life. We give you guys a reason to want to conquer the world. We give you guys a reason to become better men. Accept it. Again, uncommon theories, uncommon answer. My name is Rose, and I shall always remain the words that you know. Thank you, my dear. Good night then.